Hello everyone. How are you? Blessings to you and your family. Hoping you all are doing okay. I always say, keep your eyes on your enemy, but watch your friends and family even closer. And be careful how you announce your next growth move before you even make them. So, 29-year-old dancehall artist Medikk, burnt name Stephanie Williams, is still missing, nearly 2 months now. It's alleged she was called by her manager, who is also her man, White Knight, real name Dwight Gale, alias Hellboy. His music label is Navigator. It's alleged he called her and told her that he was sending someone to pick her up for a video shoot with Molly Don. However, when questioned, Molly Don don't know of any video shoot, and she has never been seen or heard from since. Her mother and sister did an interview, and even though her sister says she sometimes accompanies her sister Medikk to do music video shoots and even to the studio, she still did not give any information on who Medikk's man was, or even who the name of our manager was, and who is the person that would generally come and pick up Medikk to take her on video shoot, because it's regular that a car is sent for her when she is to go anywhere. And if she's been around her sister as she said she was, she got to know something. So what was the big secret? She got to at least know people that her sister is associated with. However, it was rumored she was in a relationship with her road manager and her manager. However, the music industry is still silent and tight-lipped about the situation. However, it turned out their silence is not surprising, since White Knight is a top brass promoter and producer in the music industry and is aligned to dancehall artist Vybz Kartel. It is still, however, sad that the fraternity that she is associated with, the dancehall industry, the only person that, maybe it's not the only person, but the person that we see that posted was Popcorn, and of course, Shelly-ann Curran, who was also a friend of Medikk, has constantly kept up with reminding people that we need to find the Medikks. Also, the bloggers were out. They all were trying their best to get the information out that she was missing, and we needed to find her. Shelly-ann Curran kept urging the JCF to put some urgency into finding some lead to finding Medikks, because everything I go on social media, if I'm on Twitter, Shelly-ann Curran is posting, on YouTube she's posting, on Facebook she's posting the urgency in trying to find this young lady, and that was awesome. Then, to warm our heart, the great blogger Sir P of Politics Watch was the voice in the wilderness with some updates. Because otherwise from that, the silence around Medikk's disappearance, you could cut it with a knife. Nobody seems to know anything. Nobody seems to know nobody. And it's like she just disappeared in thin air until Sir P enlightened us. As to the name of her manager, which is her man and road manager, only to realize her manager is an alleged murderer in prison, and is top tier in the music industry, hence the reason for the quietness. He is also linked with Vybz Kartel, and they are also neighbors in prison. As for her road manager, he was murdered a few months earlier, it was alleged. that her manager in prison did not like the fact that she was too close with the road manager, and he had threatened her many times about this relationship, only for him to be suddenly taken out under conspicuous circumstances. I bet she suspected where his demise came from and was very afraid. Heard she was planning to leave Jamaica as she was advised to do so. However, the big question is, did she say anything to her man about that? Because letting him know she wanted to leave Jamaica would not have been a wise idea. Or did he find out from a different source? Because sometimes you see, you have some people have friends, but they are really not friends, They are just notebooks gathering information to pass on for someone else to read. As I don't think he would take that lightly after he had invested so much money into her, as he was the deep pocket behind her lifestyle and career. See, she got all her body done and all that. Do you think he was going to let go of her just like that? Her road manager, Mark M1, who is said to be too close to Medikk, was gunned down in Hanover in March 2023. I think things got really rocky from that point, as people around her were saying she was extremely fearful. Another thing that I questioned, why when Medikk's mother was interviewed, even though she has a child that is missing, and knowing that her man, that is Medikk's man, could be a possible suspect, why was she still hiding information on this man? She never said who it was. And they must have known because she said she talked to him on the phone. She never even mentioned that he was in prison. The fact that she was able to get in contact with him on his phone. Remember, that she don't have Medikk's phone. That means that some knowings must going on there. Also, when talks of her road manager, why she never said her daughter road manager was killed recently? She still never mentioned that this man invested a lot in Medikk's. So between Medikk's and Medikk's sisters, there's a lot of stuff that still wasn't said that maybe could have been even more helpful. Yes, I know everybody is scared, but if for you to not want to give the information, you must have known something beforehand that make you so afraid. Because if certain information was known from much earlier, just maybe the police officers could be more alert, or even people with that information could have been more alert to certain things. Because there are certain things, after a few days, the chances are very dim. Just remember, that these kind of criminals, have a link with many syndicates, and a lot of underground links. Who to tell, she may not even be dead, but sold into human trafficking. Remember them invest into her, and now she want to fly out, go a foreign, or she want to have an ex-man, or she want to leave. Him going to try the best way how he can get back his money out of her. Is either angry and take her out, or pass her on and get some benefits. There's so much things that is going on. If we listen to the news, well, there's a lot of things going on over the world. And trafficking is a big business. But waiting around with information, the delays and nobody know anything, nothing is able to be done quick enough. Just remember, human trafficking is also a very big deal, because just maybe that is a way he'll be thinking that he can get back some of his money that he spent on her. You don't know the criminal mind work. and the angry or hurt person how they react to things. Worse if they are extremely jealous. But right now so much time has passed. Remember that anything is possible because we're dealing with hardcore criminals with big links. Now we are hearing that not only Medikk, there were other women that has been through similar situations with the same man and have met their demise. One such woman said she had to run away, change her name, start a totally different life, as she was lucky to have escaped. Yeah, she said she had to change her whole name and disappear. And there was also another girl, Sandy. Allegedly, she met a tragic fate as she was warned about cheating. And they then called her as well and gunned her down. And she was his ride or die. Fight with him and hide him from police. Fight off woman fame, stab up woman fame. And that never scored no point when his jealousy range hit. So now we come back around to Medikk's, as if she never assessed the situation before she get into it, as this seemed to have been a situation that she could never have gotten out of so easily. Or just maybe the money was too loud for her to even see the danger. Then it leads me to understand the silence of the music fraternity. One of the things is, I believe they do not want to lose their big link. And secondly, they looked at Medikk as knowing what she was getting into. Because once somebody look at you and saying, listen to me, you know what you was getting into, you know. A big statement that, you know, you're there on your own after that. Because they would have felt that she knew what she was getting herself into. As remember, the music fraternity knows more than what even is being public. And of course, I know people are in fear of their lives as well. They don't want to get involved. Her mother had offered a reward of $500,000 for any information to lead to the finding of Medikk. But no one really gonna risk their life for that, especially here in Jamaica, because this is the big leagues. You're going to step on big toes. Worse, him linked with Vibes Cartel. That's not going to happen. You hear them have a saying that show me your friends and I tell you who you are. Well, I guess that saying would go for Medikk's as well. Because as a woman in the streets, she would have been armed with a lot of information and know what's going on and what it's about. So time has passed. Her mother is now saying she's been forced to close her daughter's business because she's missing, as she herself has her own business to run and is unable to run her daughter's business, Reborn Holistic, stating she has to give up the lease for Medikk's business place, which is over $180,000 per month, as they are going to want their rent. The landlady is going to give her this month to pack up and sort out because there is a rent in the back, but she explained she can't take on her daughter's business. She further stated, this is what crime does. It kills dreams and it kills businesses. As her daughter's business was very promising, you could see it in the number of followers on her business page online. She was already in most pharmacies island-wide. She had a sales rep. She was making products. She was contributing to the economy. Her serum and her roll-on were doing well and could have grown even more. Medikk's mother said she was a successful businesswoman in her own right, said her company specialized in the manufacturing and distribution of natural personal care and skincare items, and she never went to school for it. She bought equipment, taught herself. Now she's missing without a trace. She's has up to the reward to $1 million, leading to any information on her daughter's abduction. The thing is, with the criminal minds and how they look at things, they're not going to invest into you as a woman and your business and you left them. Remember, if he is involved, he may never come out of prison, and he knows it. And he doesn't care because things can't really get much worse than where he is right now. And another girl will know all this and still be with him while he behind bars and thinking she's different. He won't do her anything because all they are looking at is the money that they can get, not how hard they will have to pay for it. They will never take time out to look at the pattern of what happened to people who has been in a relationship with him. He has a pattern. If you leave or want to leave, there's only one way, and that way is the way that he chooses. Anyway, I'm still hanging on to that ray of hope. Ladies, stop making the wrong choices because of money and high rollers, because everything comes with a cost. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.